TJ Peterson, and I'm here with my co-host from Book World: The Great Escape, author Michael Scott Clifton, and we are here celebrating his cover reveal for the fourth and final book, the final installment of the exciting Conquest of the Veil series. So, Mike, can tell us a little bit about it, the series itself. Don't go into book 4 yet.
Well, it's what I could consider an epic fantasy series. And if you like kind of sword and sorcery with a Lord of the Rings type of vibe, that's the kind of story it is. It's over a period of time, but it's not over a long period of time. So it's really the story told over the course of 4 books, and each book, is a little bit different. With, of course, the last book, Cavern, the Veil Queen, which ties up everything very nicely, I think, and concludes the series. So again, if you like epic series which build up to a great ending, it's a great series.
Awesome. So, okay. So we're on book 4 now. Book 1 kind of talks a little bit about it, so they have kind of a general idea of what's going on. What's your elevator pitch on that one?
On book 1? Okay, so book 1 actually starts on Earth in East Texas, and the main character is a bullied teenage girl who's a high school senior who has been bullied to the point where she is seriously considering committing suicide. And that's unfortunately an all too common occurrence nowadays, especially with social media, as opposed to 50 years ago. But before she can,
20 years ago.
Oh yeah, 20 years, yeah. But before she can carry out the act, her guardian angel appears to her and basically offers her a chance to switch her life or swap her life with someone else, but doesn't really tell her any details other than that. And she takes him up on it, and she ends up on a magical world that's a parallel of Earth where magic has replaced technology. And she's transformed from a rather plain-looking young lady to a beautiful girl, beautiful woman with servants and riches. But he left out probably the most important detail that he did not tell her in as far as the cost of the switch. And that is, on this magical world, there's a partition of magic called the Veil, which partitions this world into a good side and an evil side, and she's on the wrong side.
So it's kind of like a be careful what you wish for situation.
It is very much so.
Let's her walk in somebody else's shoes.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited because I've read the first 3 books and I've already gotten my hot little hands book 4. So not going to show you, but it's like right there. So book 4 is taking you how long to get to? From book 1 to book 4 for publishing, how long is it taking?
So it's been 4 years. Each book's taken about a year, but actually, and I have a blog which I'm going to be posting on my website, which the title of it is the journey from a million word count novel.
And yes, you told me that, and the publisher and me cringe.
Yes, right.
A million word count, that's painful.
Oh yes, and that actually started 17 years ago. So it's the whole process from start to finish has taken over 17 years, but the condensing it to 4 books from the 1 million words, which is a whole separate story, took 4 years.
Wow. Cool. Well, we got a couple things coming on tonight. We have the cover reveal, and then you were also simultaneously still running a thing where you're going to be giving away some audiobooks for some lucky winners who followed you on your YouTube channel.
Right.
If you don't have his YouTube channel, wait a few days because we're going to be changing it. He's reached that magical 100 mark. And in doing so, he's going to be changing it to Michael Scott Clifton. Is going to be the name of his YouTube channel. So wait a few days and then go quickly give him a follow. And then you'll still be entered into the contest for an audiobook. But you have to send him your email or something like that because he has to be able to know who to send it to. but you've already acquired like a massive list already. So we're going to go ahead and spin it twice tonight.
Right.
So let's spin it once and we'll see who gets it first. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
Okay. So let me find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's the list for right now. So here we go. The first winner of an audiobook is either my Treasure Hunt Club or the Janus Witch is going to be Virgil Connor.
Virgil Connor.
Congratulations, Virgil. So that's your first winner for the giveaway. So Virgil, I need to get a hold. Do you have Virgil's email?
I do.
Okay. So Virgil, you need to let Mike know whether you want an audiobook of the Treasure Hunt Club or of the Janus Witch. So to let him know, Mike might want to get a hold of him too, in case he wasn't watching. So that's one of them. So do we want to do the cover actual reveal now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you guys ready? Since we're on our roll, we're going to go ahead and do that one as well. So the actual cover is going to be Cavern of the Veil Queen. And here it is, y'all. It's pretty cool, I think. It's very neat. You've got some unique covers for your books, and we'll look at them in just a quick second. But this one is just amazing. Can you kind of describe maybe what it is that you told your cover artist in order to have this one come up?
So in a previous book, I had described the Veil Queen and King's lair, so to speak, their throne room. And it was a throne room on a dais that behind it was a facade of fused human bones, which sounds kind of grotesque, but they represent the vanquished enemies of the Veil Queen and King, who have used their magic to form a facade of the bones of all of their enemies behind their throne. And also the orb, which is what the Veil Queen had used to create the veil, the magical partition. Wanted it to be somewhat visual in this last book cover, and so you see her holding a scepter with the orb, at the top of the scepter, and really the cover artist, which is Evelyn, is her first name, and she lives in Belgium. I wanted kind of a scary looking photo, scary looking a person to play the Veil Queen, and also one that was kind of dressed in black. And I think she got the perfect person.
She like nailed it, because this takes evil to like Maleficent level type thing is what it looks like. It looks really good. So can you give us a really quick, not too much giveaway of the Veil Queen?
This last book, or what? Okay. So in the Cavern of the Veil Queen, which ties up, again, it's the final book. It ties up the story and brings it to a conclusion. But in the Cavern of the Veil Queen, if you've been following the book, you know that the two main characters are Prince Tal and Alexandria Duvalier. Alex, formerly Mona Parker of Earth, is the person who has Mona exchanged her life with. And she is now a princess because she has been married to Tal, although they're quite new. They've only been married for less than a month or so. And Alex has her own magic, but it's wild and uncontrollable, and it's totally dependent upon her emotions. And when her emotions get out of control, so does her power or her magic. Tal's magic is also very powerful, but because he's actually a native son of Meredith, it comes to him very naturally, and he's able to control it. But Alex has never been able to control hers. However, her magic, as wild and predictable as it is going to be key in whether or not they can defeat the Veil Queen and finally destroy this magical partition or the veil. And if you look at the description of the little blurb I made of it, it really comes down to two things. They have to find the Veil Queen, and they have to kill her.
Oh, okay.
And if they do that, the day is saved. And of course, it may all come down to whether or not Tal, but whether Alex can harness her wild, uncontrollable magic long enough to carry out the task.
I don't know that I would be quite so hip to doing it, not knowing if I could rely on it or not. On your website, michaelscottclifton.com, you have a books tab that you click down, and then in that, the Conquest of the Veil series has its own page. Mm-hmm. So anybody who's interested in those, you can check it out there, which reminds me I need to get on your site. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and spin the wheel of names one more time for a second winner. The first winner was Virgil Connor. So this one's going to be, let's find out. You ready? Here we go. So the second winner is going to be Keelan Hathaway. Congratulations, Keelan. You also won either the ebook of Janice Witch or
the Treasure Hunt Club.
So congratulations. So in the meantime, we're going to be, and let everybody know that we're going to have, let me share cover of all four of them together, first of all, and it looks amazing. I love the different looks of them. It's definitely like very cool, very pretty, and very well done. So your cover artist did an amazing job. But on September 6th at 6 o'clock, we're going to have a huge, gigantic book launch party for Mike's Conquest of the Veil series. And we're going to have a bunch of authors joining us. And those authors are going to be bringing with them a special prize. So they're going to be Mike himself. I will be there. Stone Key will be there. Mike Wigington will be there. And Patty Wiseman will be there. Those are the authors joining us for the actual book launch on September 6th at 6. Same place you found it tonight. So either Mike's Facebook page or my LinkedIn or his new YouTube channel by the time it gets around to it, which we will fix on Friday. So you'd be looking for his new YouTube channel. It's actually michaelscottclifton.com. Find him, give him a follow, and check it out. In the meantime, congratulations, Mike. Super excited for you. Congratulations on our two winners, Mike. You need to make sure you get a hold of them when we're done. Find out which book they want. In the meantime, we'll see you guys again on September 6th at 6 o'clock. Same place you found us tonight. See you later.
Bye-bye.